Hey guys, Chaz Burks here with Go Guitar Live, and today we're going to go over Wagon Wheel by the Old Crow Medicine Show. And if you're not familiar with this song, I suggest you go check it out. It is a great strumming, singing song. I find it really fun to play, and I've been to multiple bluegrass jams where people play this song over and over. And it's just kind of a fun song for everybody. So without any more, let's get started. Alright, so this song is just open chords and super easy once you get the strumming down. First thing you gotta do, plant that capo right behind fret 2. So fret 2 on the capo. And we're gonna go over the chords real quick. It's basically just G, D, E minor, C are the chords, and I'll show you where they go. So if we break it up into two sections, we're gonna go G, D, E minor, C. That'd be kind of section 1 of the strumming pattern, and then section 2 would be G, D, and then you'll have 2 C's, 2 measures of C. First we're going to go over the strumming first. So for this G, pretty important thing, a lot of people will play just the first string on the 3rd fret, just like that. But you're going to need both these fingers on the 1st and 2nd string of the 3rd fret. So that way we get that whole big thing. And that's really what the sound is that they're doing. Okay, and so let's work on the G. And basically I'm going to hit the bass part of the guitar. And I don't really have to just hit the top one. I can kind of hit the top 2 or 3 and be okay. Down, down, up, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, up. Okay? So that's our G. And the first down is that big bass. Down, down, up, down, up. Okay? Down, down, up, down, up. Alright, the next one is going to be D. And what's going to happen with this one is you're going to strum kind of the same thing. Down, down, up, down, up. And you're going to let go with your middle finger is going to come off that D and make it a D. You're going to add that, add 9 or 2, whatever you want to call it there. So spin 2, I've seen it multiple different ways. But basically you have that open E string if your capo wasn't on there. Your first string's open, I'll say that. So first it's down, and then after you strum through that chord once, you're going to let it go. So with G and D, so basically, you hear how it goes off? Okay, so start with the G. Now we're going to go to the E minor. And I want to play the E minor with these 2 fingers, because at the very end I'm going to add my 3rd or 4th finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. And this strumming is a little different than the G and the D. The G and the D are similar strum patterns. The E minor is basically like a bass, down, up, bass, down with the pinky or 3rd finger on that on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. And then kind of a down up at the very end right there. So see that down, down, up, down, up with your pinky the 2nd time on the down up. Alright, now C, you can kind of just get away with basically the first way we play G and D. So all together. Down, down, up, down. Okay? On the C. Down, down, up, and down. Alright, part 1. Now we're going to go through part 2, and all it is G, D, C, and the C is going to get the same strum, just double up. So you're going to get basically two times through C. And that takes care of the whole song, really. So we're going to go through that G again, and we're going to strum it the same way we did on the first section. Same thing with C. So pretty darn easy, if you ask me. And you don't have to get that strumming exactly right. You know, it's totally fine if you want to come up with something that sounds similar and that kind of has the same rhythm and feel to it. I tried to get it as close to what I could hear they were doing on the recording. So let me go through all that together. And again, it's not necessarily, they didn't really break it up into two sections, but I like to break it up into the G, D, E minor, C, and then G, D, C, C. I like to break it up that way you learn. I always like to learn things in parts and then put all of it together at the end. So this makes more sense to me, and hopefully I didn't just lose you there. But so let me go through the whole chord progression, and that's all you need to know with this song. Even the chorus is just a little bit bigger, a little bit more of a bigger strum maybe. Remember, you always want to leave your verses and your choruses, your verses a little lighter, and your choruses are the big strumming. You know, everyone sings along. And then on verse 3, where he says, "Walking due south out of Roanoke," you're gonna just kind of play the down like. Okay, and then you kind of pick up on Johnson City, Tennessee. So altogether that would sound like. Okay, one more time through the whole thing, and I think that'll do it for this lesson. Pretty easy, short and sweet, and you gotta love that. So we're gonna go with G, D, remember to lift your finger off, E minor, C, G, D, and then two C's. And the song, typically most songs will end with the first chord. 90% of them will resolve to the first chord. Alright, so that'll do it. Pretty simple lesson there, and it's a really fun one to go through. Listen to it a couple times and be sure and try to sing that one. Alright guys, see you next time.